Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fish Den 365. I'm Den Haring, and today I thought I'd give you a tour of this pontoon boat. I bought this pontoon boat recently for my wife Lisa. She either wanted a swimming pool or a pontoon. She wanted the pool, I think probably more, but I just didn't want to have a pool dug up in our yard and having to take care of it and all that kind of thing. But she did really like the idea of a pontoon boat and entertaining family and friends. We were just out on Lake Nakamixon yesterday with my son and his girlfriend and had a real nice time. It was just very relaxing being out on the lake. The weather's beautiful, the lake was beautiful. The pontoon offers a very solid platform. They did a little swimming, we did a little fishing. It was a real nice time. So I know that some of you requested that I do a tour of this boat because it's not only set up for relaxation and recreation, but it's also set up quite nicely for fishing. So we'll talk about that as well as we do the tour. Come on along, we'll show you all about the boat. Okay, so this is a Quest pontoon boat from 2017. It's used. I bought this used. You can see it says 75/18 there. That means it's 7.5 feet wide by 18 feet long. Sorry about the dog barking in the background, but we'll give you a kind of a look from the outside and then we'll go inside and take a look. So it's got 3 entryways. There's a door in the front. You can see the door right here to go in, and then on the port side is a door right here, and then on the back is another door on the starboard side. There's a ladder here, you can go swimming, and then you can climb into that door that way too. And then it's powered by a 20 horsepower Merc. It's rated for a 75 horse, but we intend to just keep this at Nakamixon. Our intention was to get a boat slip at Knox, but there's a waiting list, so we won't get the slip till next year. But we want to just keep it down there for the summer, and so at 20 horse is the max you can have at Nakamixon. So it pushes the boat fine. I think the highest speed I got out of it so far was around 12 or 13 mile an hour. Good enough for just fooling around at Nakamixon. Gas tank is here. It's a several gallon tank. This is a 4-stroke motor, so it really sucks the gas very lightly. It's very nice. We put 3/4 of a tank in. We ran it 2 weeks ago. I mean, we ran around a lot, and then we ran it again yesterday, all the way up to the upper end of the lake, all the way back to the marina, ran around, just played around, and we're still at a half tank, a little more than a half tank. So very good on gas, these 4-stroke motors. And then this is just the other side of the pontoon here. You can get a look at from each angle. There's little tie down clips here on each corner so that you can put a rope in there and tie that down to the dock, which is nice. Got that on every corner of the boat. You know, we just went to hold it down at Knox, and then we were going to have a local dealership winterize it and hold it for us over the winter. And so we didn't really plan on buying a trailer, but my wife, I really wanted to get her on the lake this year, so I went and bought the trailer so we can get out there. What I'll probably do is once we get that boat slip, I may sell the trailer. So if anyone has an interest in an 18-foot pontoon trailer down the road, let me know. All right, let's climb aboard and we'll show you some of the features of the boat. So we're climbing aboard now. The first thing I really like is the floor. We looked at another pontoon boat that was a little older and larger, but it had a carpeted floor and the carpet was worn out. This is a nice vinyl flooring, a little dirty from yesterday, so excuse the dirt if you see some, but this floor won't wear out like carpeting will. It's easy to clean. You just spray it off with a hose. It's really, really nice. Now we'll go and just show you the capacity for this right away, and then we'll show you some of the features. So under here it tells us what you may want to know about capacity. Hopefully you can read that. If you can't, I'll read it for you. 8 persons, or 1,116 pounds, 75 horsepower, 1825 pounds with everything loaded on it, including the people. So it's a good, stable platform. And it's got plenty of seating. Some of these seats are you know, whoever owned this boat kept it really nice. The vinyl's in really good shape yet. And most of the seats also have really good storage. So if you open these up, and here, for example, there's a couple of tables and pedestals. I have some buoys in there as well. Over on this side, got some more buoys and another couple of extra cup holders. Then we've got the largest seat here. You can actually kind of, you know, lay across this if you want to. And we open this up, and this is where all of the flotation is. There's a throwable in there and 4 or 5 PFDs along with some rope. There's even storage compartments here. In here we have an anchor and plenty of room for more. And then we've got one here as well. And right now what's in there is just a horn, which you need, and some tools for the motor. But plenty of room for more storage there as well. As we work our way back here, we'll get you to the cockpit here, show you what we've got. So we've got fuel, RPM. If I turn the key here, you can see we're just about a half tank of gas. Also, it gives you the voltage for the motor. There's a Humminbird Helix 5 on board, so we can look for fish. We've got a little horn here. It's pretty darn loud. It's got some nice courtesy lighting. There's a light right here. Hopefully you can see that. And then out front, and then it also has the anchor and the running lights for if you want to go out at nighttime. Nice little RAM mount here for your phone, which is nice. It's got a stereo with really nice speakers all throughout here. You can see the speaker system, and the stereo is set up for it's Bluetooth compatible, so you can hook up your phone and do whatever you want that way, which is nice. And then there's some extra switches that aren't in use, but they're available. If you turn them, they'll light. And so that one's a live well there, but some of these are blank. And so but they're hooked up and ready to go. So if you want to add some other features to the boat, like LED lighting, it would be very simple to do. Nice little storage ideas like this all over the place. This opens up a little compartment. You can put your wallet or your keys or some money or whatever you want in there. There's a couple of these throughout the boat. Here's a USB port, which is nice to have for your phone to charge. And then we also have the old 12-volt port here as well. So it's really well thought out. Pretty much has everything that you would need or want. And then here's where you start the boat. I'm just going to get behind the seat here so you can see. There's the key for starting the boat and the lanyard, safety lanyard there, and you know, reverse, neutral. And then there's cup holders all over the place. So everywhere you have a seat, you have cup holders, cup holders, cup holder. In the corners, cup holder. Same thing here. So it's set up for people and their beverages. On the floor here, these are for pedestals that you can put these tables on. There's 2 of them here. And then as we get to the back, it's got a couple of seats for fishing. These open up really nicely and are comfortable. Both are swivel seats. And same thing over here. We've got this what's this called, a bimini top, I think, where you can open this up and be under shade when you have a hot sunny day. So that's nice as well. And then we've got this fish station here. This is kind of cool. Come underneath here and get you a better angle of this. So there's a little measuring thing here so you can measure your fish. There's some cup holders here. This here has a hose in it that comes out, and there's a switch on the other side here and a pump where you can just pump lake water right through that hose, and you can fill up the live well here. You could also put ice in there. That's what we did yesterday. We put ice in there for our drinks. So, but it's got a live well. You can fill that up, and then you can also use that hose to wash off the deck or anything like that, or spray the deck down. Really kind of a nice little fish cleaning setup up here. You can actually clean fish here as well. Everything's set up for you because it's got that hose. And then on the other side here, is the switch that turns that pump on, and that's how you run the water from the pump, from the lake water into the boat. This is just an aerial view here of the motor and the gas tank. And then there's some more storage here in the back. This opens up, turn it, and voila, you have tackle compartments here. So that's kind of cool too. 3 of these Plano, I don't know if these are 3700s, I'm not sure which number they are, but the little Plano boxes there, so you can put some of your baits in there, and then close that off. But it's kind of set up nice because it's near where everybody would be, maybe in the back fishing. So nice little deal there too. On the floor over here is the fire extinguisher, which you need for a boat of this size. This ladder is a nice feature because you can go swimming and then easily get into the boat, so it's nice to have that ladder. Well, what did you think of the pontoon boat? What do you think of Lisa's boat? I really enjoy using it. We've been out on it twice so far, and looking forward to having a lot of other pleasant days out on the water with friends and family. Let me know what you think in the comments. And one thing that I would add to this boat in the front, if I really want to make it a fishing boat, is a trolling motor. But it'd be very simple to mount a trolling motor to the very front of the boat, because there's a deck in front of the gate that opens up. It's a foot or two where you can walk in front on the other side of the rail, and you can easily put a trolling motor there, set up a battery either outside or inside the rail, and move around slowly for fishing. That would be the one thing I add. I actually have one for it, but it's up at Possum Lodge and I just haven't been able to get up there. But what we've done instead when we fished a little bit was we either drifted and fished that way, or I have this anchor which is really nice. Boat came with everything you need, and I just throw the anchor out and fish that way. But it would be nice to have that trolling motor. That's something that we intend to add in the very near future. Well, hopefully we'll show you some videos of us fishing out of here, in the not too distant future. I don't know about it this year, but certainly next year. And I'm looking forward to bringing you additional videos. If you'd like to see a video on striper fishing that I did recently, where I had to figure out what to do to catch them, but when I did, I caught them good, take a look at this video right here. In the meantime, be safe out there. Hope to see you on the water. And as always, may God bless your fishing endeavors.